He's an oddity, to be sure. Probably the only human-sized bat on the surface.
Who said that?
A pleasure to meet you. Mr. Vladimir, I am Professor Hibatius Gryffindor, PhD. Nice to meet you.
Ah, yes. Nice to meet you too, Gryffindor. Grabs his hand, shakes.
Oh my, what big hands you have!
What?
I said, what big hands you have!
I'm confused. Not deaf.
I mean, I got the fuck beat out of me today, so I'm not gonna say no, but also their leader, the black dragon, the black half dragon, she's interested in me. That's why I'm separated from the other prisoners.
What makes you so special?
Probably my contacts throughout the rest of the rest of the Sword Coast.
So they know who you are.
I thought he was gonna say another C word, honestly.
I know you're among the birdos. I say it just like that.
What? What?
I said, "Are you among the birdos?"
You know what? Maybe I'm just going crazy and I'm talking to the fucking air right now.
God damn
Give
it.
that wire.
I can't do the wire.
Nothing happens because I can't cast a spell. Alright, this thing's broken. Here, take it back.
All right. Do you want to just let's do out now, or do you want us to like hang on? What do you want?
Can you wait a while?
How long are we
Maybe
talking?
a day or two.
A day or two? I don't know. I mean, it took us a lot of effort to get our asses in here. I think you might just be in range.
I rustle the tent, trying to draw them in closer a little bit.
Well,
You wouldn't notice these guys.
So, as I'm watching them approach the tent, I'm going to point my finger very quickly with my copper wire and message to Theseus, by referencing his direction. You have 2 incoming.
Perfect.
Now you know they're coming.
Okay.
What was that?
So I'm gonna hide exactly where I am, close to the entrance.
Theseus, what are you
Okay.
saying? Are you talking to yourself?
Am I muted?
No.
No, I mean character. Because I didn't hear you talking to the wizard, so I'm like, you talking to yourself?
I received a message from good old Gryffindor, Hibatius.
Wait for you to
He
fucking
says that we have
Slytherin.
two incoming.
Oh!
Two of them are going to be Slytherin.
I hide under the bed.
Give me stealth checks.
If I fail a stealth check, I'm going to cast invisibility, but only if I fail it.
All right.
Damn, but number 2, yeah, I got invisibility.
13. You hide under the bed. You just stuff yourself and your chainmail down there. Do you also have a shield and a sword?
You know what? I actually don't have invisibility, so we're just gonna go with me
Just
standing
T-pose.
nearby. I'll just sit on a chair.
I have a splint and I have a glaive.
It's
Oh.
okay. It's okay. I have a plan.
Cool.
Just stand extremely still.
They open the tent flap and go, "The fuck's in here? Who the fuck are you?" And they point to Theseus, who's sitting on the chair.
I cast Charm Person at 2nd level.
Yay!
Okay. What save do I need to make?
So I take out just a
Okay.
bit of fleece, and I start to whisper, and into his ear, and an illusion starts to take hold. DC 13 save intelligence.
Okay. All right. You see him go. His eyes shoot open, and he goes, and then drops down to the ground. You see blood is coming out of his eyes, ears, and nose.
I will create this illusion, and I kind of pull him out of the tent, and I raise my hand toward the Leosin trapped in that arm restraint, and I whisper to him, You need to get into that restraint. It's important. Life or death.
To the dead guy?
No, he's not dead. I didn't want to kill him. I wanted
He's
to.
dead.
Why is he
5
dead?
psychic damage, 5 HP. He's dead. You killed him.
Oh fuck.
What?
Okay, well, I've got a body now. Okay, I just grabbed the body. Okay, can y'all see me? You just start seeing me drag out a body.
Like,
You
oh,
just see? Well, everyone give me a perception check to see if you can. But, Lampra, you could easily see, like one of the tents, you just see an old man, an old-looking man, you assume he's old, struggling with a sack of flour, and you go over and suggest you help, and it's a body.
like,
And-
and-
And it's Professor Griffin with a body.
Wow, wow. Fancy seeing you dragging a body.
It's cool that we distracted those kobolds from the last session. Otherwise, they'd be seeing all this from the watchtower.
Very important.
It was,
I'm gonna drag the guy's body over here, and
You need help with dragging the
Wilson's just been like, what the fuck's going on? That is a body. What are you doing
didn't
with
mean
a
to
body?
kill him. I didn't mean to kill him. But fucking shut up, Lampra. I'm glad you're here. How strong are you?
you need to help me.
How strong are you?
I will guide.
As we hold hands and I take a moment, I turn the corner and I start walking.
Okay.
Party, follow behind me.
Like, as is? Okay.
Yeah, come on.
These guys immediately notice you and go, halt! Who goes there?
I just proceed past them.
Well, they go, whoa, 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 whoa.
Black mask.
I realized that. Do you sound like the Black Mask, though?
Guidance.
Oh, it's a
Yeah.
natural one. Oh no.
Oh no. Roll advantage? Or no, that's not.
No,
Advantage is D4.
guidance. D4, which...
I mean, I guess I could roll it anyway, but so that's 6 total. I go just escorting these people in.
Okay, like, he goes... He draws out the scimitar and goes, look, we all know that you're not Resmir.
Oh, fuck me. Alright, I blast him! If you wanna be difficult, we'll fucking do this the hard way. I fucking,
Gryffindor.
I'm gonna look at the Deathclaw and go, oh no, I'm a wizard, you got me, as I take out my other longsword.
Oh yeah, I cast magic. I cast sword.
First swing is a 14 to hit.
A 14.
As Leoric asks me that, I begin to focus my vision on the ogre and I go, stupid ogre is very stupid, and I cast Enemies Abound.
Okay, stupid ogre is very stupid. You are not wrong. He rolled a 0.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna, as I feel my illusion take hold, I whisper and he can hear in his mind, attack.
And this weird. Is this enemies abound or crown of madness?
It's Enemies Abound. So it's
So
it's totally invisible to his compatriots.
All right. So he just goes, "Oh, all right. Holy fuck! Why did all my hobgoblin friends turn into actual people?" And he's gonna look like he's gonna swing at this group of hobgoblins over here. Professor Gryffindor. Gryffindor, you got a problem.
He turns around and punches the shield, and it like a ball of glass. It just cracks, and it goes invisible once again after the impact fades. And I look at him and I go, "You really don't want to do this," and then I run, disengage.
Action, disengage.
So I can go 35 feet. So I'm gonna. I do this kung fu stance, and then I turn and run to the orc. The orc, help me! I'm running through the woods, and I had my turn.
You're the one with the swords, bro.
Platinum is much shinier than silver, but you know, you're still pretty shiny.
Close enough.
Thank you.
Well, I'm just being factual. You're welcome.
My goal is just protecting people. Oh, thank you.
You know, there's like platinum, diamond, gold, and you know, silver.
You have an odd way of ranking things.
Oh, I'm not the one who ranked it. That's on the market.
Oh.
Oh, gee, thanks.
I mean, look, I pull out my gold. Oh wait, I don't have any gold. I'm broke.
The invisible hand of Smith ranking things.
You know, there's the platinum pieces, which are worth 10 gold pieces, and there's the 10 gold pieces, and then you can convert 10 gold pieces into a silver piece. That's you. You're the silver piece. Bahamut, that's the platinum piece. Worth about 20 times more.
He did study dragons.
You simply have less value.
You kind of sound like a crypto bro, kind of. Explaining the value.
Well, it's just, you know, have you ever studied metallurgy?
Do I look like I've studied metallurgy?
Well, I assume you've read many books.
That's true.
I mean, you look like a librarian, but you just ran 90 feet in a second, so.
I can also jump really high.
Guess you could say, don't judge a book by its cover. She's a librarian, get it? Yeah.
Oh, I get the joke. Okay.
This one in front of Professor Gryffindor is going to attack Professor Gryffindor, and he goes, "Oh, you think you could just come up to the front lines without fucking anything happening? Fuck you. Die."
Come on.
He rolled an 18 to hit.
Shield.
Oh, okay. That's
Standing just like this.
So he goes,
Like a disappointed
"Oh."
grandfather, like.
Okay, he then nudges the guy behind him and goes, "Fucking kill the wizard."
Come on then.
He rolled like shit. 15 and a natural 1.
Pating, pating. I'll make my way here, and then can I move this guy? Like, can I switch places with him? Like, as an action, like, out of the way!
Sure, he's...
Get back!
Okay.
Get behind me.
You just kind of grab him by the scruff of the neck and pull him back. He goes, "What the fuck?"
Out of the way! I'll handle this! And, if that's my action, I'll just, end there.
No offense, wizard man, but, you seem a bit squishy.
So do you.
Okay, fine. Professor Gryffindor.
I look at the blue log in front of me, and I look at Vaughn. God damn it! Snap out of it, man! And I clap him across the face. And I have my arms crossed, and I'm looking at him with a smirk, and I go, "Yeah, you're right. I'm running out of spell slots. But a learned man would know. Wishbolt still active! Whatcha?" I just...
Watch out!
10 lightning damage.
Fucking shit! And then he's going to bonus action go, "Hey, you want to see something cool?"
No?
You're gonna see it anyway. He Misty Steps.
You motherfucker.
What the fuck?
Hi, Professor! You thought you were going to get away from me, didn't you?
You dare approach me? I'm the most dangerous man in this party!
I know you are out of spell slots. I know this. See Lem kind of do some weird ass magic.
You just hear him go, "Got milk," and then cats cows.
cows rain from the very sky or ceiling, I guess. They go moo and smash into the cultist.
The best part is
Pat.
What if? Now, hear me out. What if we all get on each other's shoulders and pretend to be one big giant?
I don't think you have a trench coat big enough.
we could. There's so many
we could
fashion.
stitch all our ponchos together.
Are you kidding? We have Ezra here. He can fashion anything. No, am I crazy? Okay.
I imagine, how do you do, fellow giant? What if you trip like
We got
this?
somebody who can comprehend languages. We got somebody who can fashion anything. We've got illusionists. You know, we can. I think we can knock this out of the
Make it
park.
work.
I guess.
So we're
there's
gonna
no
get a little meta real quick. Will I be able to see anything? Like, I still want to be able to see. That's kind of.
2 little holes in the hat.
You like lift up the hat to
Oh.
peek.
I'll just take the hat off and you can chew holes in this hood. I like my hat.
What if I cast invisibility on the rat?
How about we not spell?
Okay.
No, this is
All
getting
right,
complicated.
listen. What if you cast enlarge on the rat and it's a giant rat?
What if I
There we
cast shrink on the rat?
Micro rat.
Be a tiny creature. Can you go a size smaller than tiny?
It's like a.
I'm gonna turn to the wizard and go, it's cute how you humans try to imitate the magic of us true elves, but it is not our knowledge of the forest that will solve this competition. But our skills with a saber, and I stab him.
Oh. But you're a whiz.
Natural 20.
Oh,
Nice.
cool, neat, and Von's here
Every
now.
time.
So hard
Finally
bongo
wakes
clap.
up.
And then I stab him, and I look him in the eyes. Bonus action stab him again.
What the hell is going on?
17.
Okay,
Bacius pulled the swords
Stab
out.
it, flip it around like a dagger, and then stab it into his shoulder.
goddamn. He just snaps his fingers, and then you feel something like creep into your mind, but you're able to push it out, and he goes, "You resisted my spell. Interesting.
I have a PhD, don't you know?
Well, I also have a PhD.
Oh no!
Shit.
Well, there's only room for one of us around here, bitch.
What are you talking about? Universities have thousands of
No, there's only
people with PhDs.
not on this
Mine from
island.
University of Phoenix. Online.
Candlelight or Candlekeep, bitch.
He puts a staff in front of you, and you notice it's a weird-looking staff made of what looks like to be iron. It's got like these hooked things on top and a red gem, and the gem starts to glow brightly. And I need you to give me a dex save.
21.
21. Holy fuck! How are you doing this? Anyway, you take half of. Where did he go? You take half of 13 damage, which is 4 fire damage, as a jet of flame comes out of his staff.
That's about 6, right? 6 damage.
6 fire damage. Leoric, it's your turn.
As the fire hits, attacks me, the projected barrier around me becomes visible and blocks the fire.
He goes, "An abjuration wizard. Interesting."
3. I'll walk up to this door, calmly dusting myself off, and look at the poor, helpless man. And I'm gonna hit him with a bolt.
Cool.
Natural 20.
Oh my god!
Abzara is going to counterspell you.
Nice.
Oh, he can still
No,
see
he's
me. Wait,
Yeah.
does he have reaction?
He does have a reaction, but you're too far away.
Oh
I'm
my
too-
gosh!
I walk up and I just.
That's your second crit of the night. All right, that's 21 damage.
Damn, Professor's been rolling fire.
Yeah, there's just you release this bolt of lightning. It goes into him, and he goes, There's a weird see-through ice wall that leads to what looks like to be a balcony. But that's it. Other than that, it's just open sky.
Is that our exit?
I mean, we could just
I
go back
guess
to
it
where we
is.
came.
This is gonna be epic.
I
just-
gonna jump off.
I'm just gonna yell through the door, Leoric! Come!
Wait, but
Like he's a pet?
how many people can we cast Featherfall on?
Well, we have the scroll, and then we have I don't have it prepared. That is the look of oh shit.
Oh shit.
There's banging on your door, and you hear a voice on the other side. Is like, "Quick reinforcements! Everyone, get to the lower courtyard. They killed Rezmir."
Yes, sir.
Roger.
I roll over next to Ezra with just like the blanket covering me, but you can see like the clear like lack of clothing, and I just look at him.
Dude,
Yeah, we did.
Oh,
Okay.
I vomit again.
I can probably tell that this is magical darkness at this point, so I'm gonna begin to wave my hands around and whisper an incantation, and then once my somatic components are done, you just hear in the darkness like a clap-on light, and I cast a spell magic on the area.
Nice.
But, I mean, I'm doing all this. Y'all can't see shit. All you hear is.
I had a boyfriend who had a clapper in his bedroom.
That is the greatest way to dispel darkness I've ever heard. And, yeah.
Lights on.
Oh!
My fucking quirky wizard with my quirky spells.
Mickey's main. Oh, I'm getting.
Why don't I have normal spells like a normal asshole? I have all these fucking weird spells.
Like a weird asshole?
Like,
I mean,
I'm playing a quirky old man, so I chose quirky spells, and they're hard to prepare for dragon fighting with.
Get a load of this guy with spells, am I right?
Don't worry, I've seen you produce flame.
Well,
Naturally.
Ron will give someone the ticket.
Gonna land on me, and then it like stops all of a sudden, and then Jen gets stabbed, and I'm like, or Henry gets stabbed, and I go,
I don't get stabbed.
surprise Pikachu face, and then my instinct, I'm going to draw my short sword, spin it in my hand, and then create a weave and teleport, and I'm going to, faster than the eye can see, travel here, and here, and then here, here. And then here, and I Steel Wind Strike.
Wait, what?
That's my favorite spell.
So each of those guys are going to take one of these. So that's 1 to hit, 2, 3, 4, 5.
And 6. You get 6 and 6.
Nothing personnel.
Protection from me.
Well, isn't the origin of our story that you were protecting me or some shit?
I've been asking, going to other people for that, I've noticed, so I'm not sure if you want me anymore.
Listen.
Like the handmaid.
Poor guy.
What?
I didn't know you.
Yeah, but it was an issue, you know. A threat shows up, and I'm like, don't worry, I have my protector, and there you are running off, running at the dragon.
I try to eliminate the target as fast as I can. That is always my goal.
And then I get blasted.
You are not harmed.
That's an assassin, not a bodyguard.
It's not a bodyguard.
Defense is a good offense, right?
It's a good thing I have my bodyguard here with me. As the guy's swinging at me, I'm like, whoa, oh. We stop in the middle of combat and I go, do you want to see a trick? Abracazam! And I flick my finger over at the T-Rex and I go, "You're mine." And kill for daddy. I'm gonna cast Enemies Abound on the T-Rex.
No.
This one.
Mind one creature. A creature automatically succeeds if it is immune to the frightened condition. It's not immune to the frightened condition. Cool.
I hope it's smart.
What does it have to be? How smart does it have to be?
A 20.
Oh no.
It's a zombie.
And a T-Rex.
Yeah. -3. Oh no.
Goes, the fuck are you doing? And it reaches up and tries to fight the rider.
Oh no.
Go Terry!
41
hit.
fucking what?
Oh fuck! What the hell is the ACs for the? Oh god, only 17.
Oh.
Oh no.
She takes 41 damage and is grappled.
Oh my god.
So she's no longer riding. She is riding just in its mouth, and then it gets 2 attacks. So
I'm gonna chew on it.
yeah, it's gonna.
Oh no.
Oh my god!
Go
And
Terry!
you see it, Terry just throw up the.
He does his swinging and I ping it off the shield and I look at my imaginary watch and I go, "Alright, time's up." Where is it? Here it is. Keel over and die. I cast Disintegrate on the guy in front of me.
Disintegrate on a target. Okay, cool. A 6th level spell right on that guy.
You have 6 levels?
Met one particular wild magic sorcerer, a tiefling of white skin. Every time he cast a spell, a giant 3 dials would appear on top of his head and then start spinning. And if he had to do a wild magic table check, they would chink 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 land on something in a while, and then weird shit would happen.
Oh god, she's just a bomb waiting to go.
This isn't permanent, right?
You're gonna die. I need to leave. We're all in danger.
You're gonna die.
Henbane canonically very bad at insight. She believes you.
Oh no.
I was they didn't do I was a more cerebral type, we'll say. And I saw in those tall glistening towers high elves doing magic. And I thought, how graceful, how elegant, how successful they are, where my parents just shoot boars for a living.
Yeah, rolled around in the dirt.
And we have on, in my society, wood elves living in fucking trees and hunting animals and gathering berries. And I thought, you know what? I'm destined for something greater, goddammit! So I went and I got and I got 23 degrees. And you don't even want to know how much debt I accrued in that time.
The Raven Queen takes all, even elves succumb to death.
Eventually. Eventually.
Yeah.
Have you not come to terms with your mortality?
Well,
I mean,
He's barely come to terms with being a wood elf.
but there's still so much more to learn.
You're old as fuck. You learned years ago.
yeah.
Needless to say, my arcane ward is broken.
Are you still up?
Yeah, I'm still up.
Holy shit!
I'm a fucking abjuration wizard.
Yeah, he's a Nick Boy wizard.
Let me tell you, after my fight with my brother, I was practically 1/4 of my health.
Yeah, I'd imagine.
Vaughn's
88.
unconscious. 88. Yeah, 88. I don't think that one shots you, so you're fine.
It is not. Thank God. You would have to do like almost 200 damage to insta kill me.
Yeah. Professor Gryffindor, you take how much is absorbed by your shield?
Half of the damage.
Half of the damage. Right. You take 44 damage because you did a reaction absorb elements.
I have 72 HP left.
Cool.
Jesus Christ.
Edouard, you take 88. Tiamat is still here. So, I will say the objective you want to go with is 5 rounds with at least one guy, not one of these chanting spots open. And
I hope your partner just sees you just dancing in front of the computer. Hey babe, what are you doing? Just going.
this guy's got a port over here.
No one has seated dance moves that smooth if that is not a thing he regularly does.
To practice.
Yeah, pretty sure she's used to it.
Alright, chanting. This one is also going.
I'm also sweaty.
Listen,
means
it's not a
you're
good
doing
D&D
it right.
game. Yeah, it's not a good D&D game if you're not getting sweaty.
And yeah, it's Vaughn's turn.
Alright. So I'm gonna look to Edward and give him like a knowing nod and actually move towards him and like pick him up over my shoulders and like look to him and use my free speed action to turn back to a large ancient dragon. His eye will be his mount.
Yeah! Yeah!
Oh shit!
Really indomitable.
And now I'll look up to him like, we walk this valley of death head high and say we will be back today, we won't die, because try as we may, we never deny that we will come back up, that we're still alive. We are the only ones who can take this down. And I'm gonna fly back up to Tiamat, 80 feet high, and I'm gonna use my other action to cast a breath weapon. And she needs to make me a constitution saving throw.
What kind of element does this breath weapon have?
It's not an element, actually. It's a different ability.
Save.
I don't think I can even... Yeah, I can. There's no way I can succeed this.
Just give it a go. Believe.
As the beam's incoming, I'm gonna raise my hand and generate a barrier around me and absorb elements.
Oh, absorb
See
elements.
Edward point to the air yelling, "Indomitable!" before he's taken by lightning.
Vaughn doesn't have Indomitable?
I do. But knowing myself. Alright, I'm gonna use Indomitable.
Alright.
I'm out of Indomitables.
Oh, you're out of Indomitables?
That's a little better.
That is a little better. However, the DC to beat is 27.
Yeah, 27. Yeah, there's
Holy
no way I
shit!
can, even with a natural 20, I can't dodge it.
Everyone who didn't get that takes 88 lightning damage.
Why?
Hey, Yahoo!
Guess who falls unconscious?
Yeah.
Needless to say, my arcane ward is broken.
Are you still up?
Yeah, I'm still up!
Holy shit!
I'm a fucking abjuration wizard!
Yeah, he's a Nick Boy wizard.
Let me tell you, after my fight with my brother, I was practically 1/4 of my health.
Yeah, I'd imagine.
Vaughn's
88.
unconscious. 88. Yeah, 88.
Right.
I don't think that one shots you, so you're fine.
It is not. Thank God. You would have to do like almost 200 damage to insta kill me.
Yeah. Professor Gryffindor, you take how much is absorbed by your shield?
Half of the damage.
Half of the damage. Right. You take 44 damage because you did a reaction absorb elements.
I have 72 HP left.
Cool.
Jesus Christ.
All 5 heads yell out a screeching roar, and then she just looks around and sees that no one's afraid and goes, "Fuck." Oh well. She's going to take a bite on Edward.
She may try.
She does not hit. She tries to bite you again, but you deter her again. And
He's
then
the
she
god
goes,
of steel.
God of
and then she
deterrence.
goes, "Excuse you, can you not interrupt me?" And then flies away.
What?
What?
Flies away.
Opportunity attack! How dare you?
Imagine if you had Sentinel
I
That
did
does
not
hit.
with a
Holy
partner.
shit. Actually, you've activated my trap card.
What?
Do you have Sentinel?
I do not have Sentinel, but I have almost Sentinel. Holding the line. When a creature provokes an opportunity attack, when they move 5 feet or more, if I hit them, which I did, the target speed is reduced to 0 until the end of the current turn.
Oh my god.
What?
She's so mad.
No, she's gonna move so fast. I love it.
You'll never forget the name Edward.
I will never forget.
Never forget the name Edward, and she takes 28 points of damage. And then Edward. Give me a Constitution saving throw.
Oh no! I don't get special attention.
As the green head kind of levels at you, opens up, and you see billowing out of it a poison spray that goes out 90 feet.
We're also immune to poison because of the hero's beast.
And then the mouth closes, and she looks away for a second, but then, how the fuck are you still alive?
Just literally
Okay.
T-posing on top of deterrence. Like, just powerful.
Pain is with him.
After that, it is Professor Gryffindor's turn.
Professor Gryffindor, you've watched what is visibly an 80-year-old withered old man fall 100 feet through the air and splat like a pancake on the ground. Face first. Oh! And after about approximately 6 seconds, he'll peel his, like, broken toothed ass mouth off the ground, spit out some blood and teeth, and go, I can't die here! Today is the day that I fulfill my life's work! This is the culmination of 400 years of hard research. Behold, you're about to witness the apex of what an elven wizard is capable of. And I'm gonna cast Draconic Transformation as I wave my hand on the ground, and blue runes begin to encircle me, and I ignite in blue flame. And as the flame emerges and dissipates, you'll see that my hands are turning into claws, my face is turning into a snout, and spectral wings burst from my back, and I become a humanoid magical dragon.
Oh.
Very cool, Steve.
No, it's Philip.
I'm going to take out a scale of a dragon, which is, I just call it my Dragon Touch Focus, and I place it on my forehead as it sinks into my magical scales that I have, and it merges with me, and the energy is going to course through my body, and I'm going to use its ability to cast a spell at the 9th level.
Okay.
And I cast... Scorching Ray at the 9th level. So you'll see me raise my head, and a fireball begins to conjure in my mouth, and the temperature is going to get extremely hot, and I'm going to fire 12 blasts of flame into the dragon.
Oh my god! Hot damn.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Alive?
So after I'm a dragon, so after I blast 12 bolts of fire through the air and hit him, the energy hasn't subsided yet. I begin to belch and I open my mouth again, and I blast out a 60-foot cone of force.
Oh my god!
Oh.
Dodge headband.
Bonus action.
Breast Gryffindor.
I'm a feisty small dragon.
Claw bite.
Bring it.
24, 24, and a 28.
I'll unfurl my wings, and my spectral wings will become a shield, and my AC is now 26.
Cool. The bite still hits you. The 2 claws miss. For the bite, you take 20 piercing damage and 14.
After I get bitten, I'll revert back to my old man form, and I'm bleeding quite heavily.
Good. I have a delicious meal right in
After
What's your HP?
After his bite breaks through my shields and his teeth sinks into me, while his teeth are sinking into me, there's obviously a ton of blood, but meanwhile, I'm unclipping a scroll on my belt, and I hover my hand over it, and I'm drawing power from it, and I'll tell the dragon that I fear my days are limited and will come to an end soon.
Yeah, I'm going to eat you.
But with this, I will go down in history, and after I finish pulling the power from the scroll, I press my hand into his head and I cast Disintegrate.
Oh! Oh!
Come on.
Are you still under the effects of... No, wait, that's only one spell. Alright.
One spell, yeah.
Come on.
There are multiple people convinced they're gonna die in this combat.
Disintegrate. Here we go.
Oh.
DC 23 deck save. Please, please fail.
80 damage.
That's a 14.
Hibacious.
Professor Gryffindor, what does it look like when you disintegrate this dragon made of stardust?
I'll sync up. When I press my hands against it, a seal polygram appears on its scales, and my hand will begin to sink into its flesh. And I'll rip it away, and he explodes into galaxy dust.
Oh.
Wow.
Campaign and all purposes is over. And what does your characters do now that the cult of Tiamat, the Draconis Combine, is no more?
I say we should also roll a d6. Whoever that has the highest number should go first.
I like them rolls. Everybody roll a d6.
Two sixes.
Alright, so for the two d6s, I guess
Rock, paper.
roll.
I'll let Ezra go first.
Oh, well, mine. It depends. I think I would talk to Leoric about the possibility of the addition of a theater to the inn and putting on shows there for the foreseeable future. And along with that, asking if Henny would like to open up a school in Waterdeep and be a part of that whole organization of some kind. And once a year, I would want to go up and visit my family and bring the theater troupe or students or whatever up to do a show for my people up there, and vice versa.
Okay. How about next is Edouard?
Edward is going to retire to Altagard, his home, and he is going to see his old unit, all of his friends from there, maybe become some sorts of military attaché. He's going to be the old man that tells stories that all the young people hear and listen to. Maybe he might accidentally become a good husband. Who knows? And when he gets bored of that, he will take adventures out to see his old friends that he one time was famous for a few moments with.
One time famous. You're probably famous for the rest of as long as the Sword Coast exists.
We're never paying for our own drinks.
probably never paying for anything again. You get free inns, free drinks, free armor, free weapons. Granted, I don't think many of those weapons and armor are going to be magical, but
Vaughn?
How about Vaughn?
So, he continued on his life to being a soldier and keep in contact with his mother, and he actually started a new job to train up with soldiers from his mother, and who would be joining his kingdom. And of course, he kept his word to be a dancer for Leoric at his club. And becoming a dancer, he actually met a beautiful dragonborn who he actually grew a crush on and started dating, and sooner or later actually became his girlfriend. And then and there they actually had a relationship and started to continue thereon therefore. And he continued training up the soldiers and continuing to take care of his wife till one day they actually have a baby.
Aww.
And every now and again, he actually would try to reach out to his friends who took down Tiamat, others, to make sure they were all okay.
Leoric.
Leoric goes on to live a complicated double life. On the surface, he takes all of the copious notes that he had compiled, and instead of publishing in his research, turns it into a tome, a book, which he then disseminates throughout the Sword Coast, using his riches as well to establish a chain of inns, taverns, and clubs throughout the coast as well, from which he continues to sort of amass his own little financial empire, with hopefully being in the corner pocket of Daggled Neverember, of Neverwinter. In the darkness, however, he pulls Rianne, Nightshade, aside and starts forming underground deals with the Syndicate, becoming the masked face of a new burgeoning dark black market, using his taverns as a front, but in doing so, uses his influence to establish a sort of honor among thieves, trying to abolish the less humane aspects of the black market in terms of no longer trading people or non-consensual things, just the more edgy goods.
All right.
Professor Gryffindor, first and foremost, needs to complete his personal mission in taking the masks and putting them in a museum, if you will.
He pulls an Indiana Jones.
Particularly the blue one that
the same place.
I was originally sent out to retrieve the blue one.
So, yeah, you originally sent out to retrieve the blue one, but you got all 5 of them, and they all actually combine into a single mask.
And something that no one else would actually be able to counter is Tiamat herself.
So, I guess with the council's approval, I would work to make sure that the mask is put in a secure location. And
yeah, and Lady Silverhand will go, well, you'll display a fake, right?
Absolutely.
Good.
Good. We are experts in dealing with priceless artifacts. And I'll go back and spend some semesters teaching the classroom and publishing the research that we've had on this expedition. And once that's all summed up and done, I'll go on the teacher's pension retirement and go back home to my home village among my wood elf brethren and found a school for the lesser privileged wood elves and establish an institution there for education that they can afford.
Okay.
And then eventually publish a book. Eventually.
What's the book about?
I'll purchase that book.
It's a very dry book detailing all of the research that I've done throughout my 400 years as a scholar. And it is about this big and far more dry than Leoric's published.
I'm more so interested towards the ending of how you figured out every other dragons.
This is more of a textbook. What the fuck?
I'm gonna make money off this bitch.
Do you ever try to hatch that egg that we got and put in the bag of holding way, way, way back in the adventure?
I would have donated the egg to Candlekeep for them to care for with their draconology department.
Okay.
It's in better hands there.
We had an egg here too. In this market?
Meanwhile, the draconology apartment. Hey, how do you like your eggs? Scrambled or
Oh, no.
fried?
And then, Zach, you tell me, do I have a college named after me?
I will say you will have your own wing in Candlekeep named after you. In fact, the draconology department is now the Professor Gryffindor's.
Hypatia Gryffindor.
Yeah, the Hypatia Gryffindor wing, or Professor Gryffindor's Department of Draconology and Adventuring for some reason.
And to close it all out, he will approach the gravesite of his parents and put flowers down on each of their graves. And say, I hope you're proud of me.
If my kid were to ever grow interested into your schooling, I would pay for her schooling.
For you, tuition free.
All right, got a scholarship for your kid.
Boom.
Henbane.
But what happened to Heather?
God.
Yeah, what happened to Henbane?
What happened to Henbane? Everything. She goes back to Waterdeep, and she helps her moms build a new temple to Ogma in Waterdeep, and it's really plush because she gave her mom 90,000 gold before all of this happened. It is a very plush temple, and she builds a school, and she tries teaching, and she gets really impatient at it because there's not a lot of punching involved. So then she just hires people to do it for her, and then she's like the administrator in the school, and she just teaches PE and takes care of the books. And she will help Ezra with his theater, and she'll go with him when he goes back to the Dale, even though she hates the cold. And after the first time they go to the Dale, she'll take him out on an iceberg, and she'll ask if he wants to marry her.
Yeah.
That's how I picture it in my head too.
He said yes.
That's so cute.
I remember when I got married.
I have my mom do it. I do not marry myself.
That's
Boo.
That's good.
You're all invited. It's at the Temple of Ogma in Waterdeep, and then we throw like a 4-day-long party afterwards.
Hell yeah, I would definitely join. Like, I would
down the
cancel
whole
anything
pleasure
just to join
district.
that.
The party ends with a production of the show that Leoric and I made about our adventure, and I insist that everyone plays themselves in the once in a lifetime run of the production.
I would definitely go.
Does Edward get a prop horse, or is deterrence part of the?
It's deterrence.
Cast Vaughn's mom as Tiamat.
Oh, I love that. Just to see my mom play as an evil character. That's so different.
I don't like my grandmother. But I do it.